The Cartesian plane is sometimes referred to as the number plane and sometimes referred to as the xy plane. The reason it's called the xy plane is because this axis along the horizontal is called the x-axis, and the axis that goes up and down, the vertical axis, is called the y-axis. Now, to reference every single point on this number plane or this Cartesian plane, we need to agree upon a way in which we can refer to each point. And the way that we agree upon is that we say the x value first, and then we say the y value second. So that means that this point here, when we look across the x-axis, we see that this point is directly above the -3. So its x value is -3. And we see that it's exactly level with 1 on the y-axis. So its y value is 1. So the coordinates of this point are -3, 1. Every single point on the number plane, on the Cartesian plane, is given by x and y coordinates, and they get written like that. We need the brackets and we need the comma in between them. So to choose another point, such as this point down here, we see that this point here is 4 units across to the side in the positive direction. So its x value is 4. We see that it is 2 units down from the x-axis, level with this -2 here. So 2 units down means that our y value is -2. So the coordinates of this point are 4, -2. Now, what are some other points? What about this one out here? We work it out the same way. The x value is the one that we do first. The x value along the x-axis, this is at point 6. Now what we need to do is to work out how far up or down it is. Well, it isn't up and it isn't down. It's at the 0 spot. Okay, 0. This green 0 or O stands for the origin, for this point in the middle. And that point is at 0, 0. So this point is not up and it's not down, it's at 0. So that point is 6, 0. Always written with the parentheses on either side and with a comma in between. If we were to go on to a point on the y-axis, such as this one down here, again, we look for the x value first. It hasn't gone to the right, it hasn't gone to the left, it's right on the middle there at 0. And now we look for the y value, up and down. So we go down, and this is at the point -3. So the coordinates of that point are 0, -3. Remember the x value first, the y value second. Another way of thinking about it is to think that we crawl before we walk. So, to correctly identify the point 2, 3, the green one in the top right-hand corner, we start at the origin at 0, 0, and we crawl along the x-axis, in this case, 2 units. So we crawl first, and then we walk or stand up to get up to the 3. So we crawl before we walk. It's the x value before the y value. We crawl before we walk.